and welcome to Caravan Escapades. I hope everybody's keeping safe and well. Slightly different start to our normal vlogs. We are actually away this weekend, although you wouldn't gather it with the clothes that I'm wearing at the moment. We're at Sherwood Pines, camping in the forest. We actually had to go and set up on Thursday evening. So Thursday evening, Claire and I and Darcy May went and set up in the caravan. Now I've had to come up and do some last minute work for one of my customers, and you know who you are, I'm sure you're watching, so it's a shout out for them. So I've had to come up to Tyne and Weir. I came up early hours of this morning. I left the campsite at about 2:45 this morning. I had to actually leave the car outside because of the times that the gates were locked and that sort of thing. So I came up early hours this morning. Claire and Darcy May stopped with me, and then they've headed back home. Darcy May's gone to school, Claire's gone to work. It's nearly 1 o'clock. I'm heading down south again, so I've got approximately 3 hours drive, get back to work. I'll get unloaded, take all the gear out of the car, the tools, that sort of thing, and then head back up to camping in the forest at Sherwood Pines, where I'll meet up with Claire and Darcy May, and we'll carry on with our weekend away in the caravan, and I shall bring you some more vlogs and some more information along the way. So thanks so much for watching, stay with us, and I'll be back with you soon. So, slight change of plan. Rather than meeting Claire and Darcy May at the campsite, I've picked them up from home, so it's only one car there. I managed to get back a little bit earlier from Tyne and Weir, and they were already home, so they basically waited for me. I picked them up, and we're just heading back up to Sherwood Pines campsite now. I've just got to get a bit of fuel, and we're on. So we'll see you soon. Good morning, it's Saturday morning here at Sherwood Pines campsite. I'll do a bit more of an in-depth review for you later on the campsite. I think one or two of the other vloggers have already done one, but what I want to do is just to give you a quick show round just of our pitch and our location. As you can see, it's quite a large site. It's quite full this weekend. There are some empty pitches. It's a good mix of caravans, motorhomes and camper vans. But that's where we are. We're located just there. So I'll leave you to it and do more of a review later on. So this is the approach to Sherwood Pines camping in the forest campsite. You've got your reception area on the right hand side there. Early arrivals on the left. At the moment the procedure is that you pull up in the early arrivals, and one of the wardens etc comes out, greets you, checks your booking and sorts you out. You're then escorted to your pitch by somebody with a bicycle, so you're on your way. There is a visitors car park here on the right hand side, but obviously for obvious reasons that's now closed. And then down to the barriers where you're given a barrier code. So this is through the barriers. Obviously we walk through, and then you go onto a lane with the wardens' caravans on the right hand side. It's quite a long lane. I mean, it's not long, but the lane wanders down through the woods and then comes out onto the caravan site. So as I'm walking, I'll stop filming now and then start filming again as we get towards the campsite. So as you come down the lane and start bearing to the right, it sort of starts to open out into the caravan and camping site. I don't know how well this has been picked up on the camera. Obviously Darcy May's skipping behind me, but one of the things about this site, certainly I've noticed, it's actually a very peaceful site. There's a lot of birdsong. You can sit there. I sat out in the caravan last night sitting there listening to the birds sing. Really is very peaceful. Even though it's quite a busy site, it still does seem very peaceful. Just on the left hand side we noticed yesterday, and it must be something that's going to be put up there. I don't know whether you can see. In fact, let's walk back through the woods this way. There are some camping spaces around here, or parking spaces around here, but what we noticed out here in the woods are these sort of gravel pitches that have all got fully serviced points. Now they're obviously not for caravans, and I doubt very much whether they're for motorhomes. They might not even be for tents. I wonder whether they're going to put some sort of pods on here, camping pods, that sort of thing, certainly in the near future. So you can walk through to the lane here, through the woods back towards the campsite, and you can see there are more over this way here as well, over in the woods there. So all I can think really is there's probably going to be some sort of camping pods put on them. So they've all got full service point with electric and water and everything else, and then comes to another car park for these pods. And there we go, they're back into the main campsite and camping area. See grass fields on your right, and they're a mix of grass pitches with electric, without electric, grass pitches, so hard standing pitches as well, without electric, with electric, super pitches, fully serviced pitches. We're on a fully serviced pitch, so there are all sorts of pitches available. And as I mentioned before, as you can see, the warden following with a person on the bike. So we're just walking down towards the toilet block, just to sort of give you an idea of the site. I don't know whether you can see over there, there's like some sort of decking areas that are already being set up. I suspect they're going to be used for camping tents or camping pods, that sort of thing, sort of glamping style stuff. So on the left hand side down here you can see the toilet block, and just to the right of it is the children's play area. Well, I'll just show you these bits over here. Again, these have probably been mentioned in some other vlogs, but what we've got here is a bike wash. So they've set up a bike wash there, so there's an area to stand, you've got the hose and everything else, so if you've been out you can get your bike washed, all that sort of stuff. And then basically around this side here, what we've got is we've got a bike pump. As you can see, there's a bike pump here which you can use for pumping up your bike, and then over here is a bike stand which has all of its tools. So you've got all the tools down there that you can use, so that's a useful addition. And then this is next to the normal water point, the bins, all that sort of stuff. Okay. So this is just walking down towards the shower block, toilet block. At the far end you've got accessible toilets, and then you've got two family rooms. I'll give you a quick look inside those family rooms. We'll just wander down this way. So in there, your family room. So you've got a shower in here, toilet, baby changing facility, all that sort of stuff, and then your sink and everything else there. So then we'll wander back around. On the left hand side is where the ladies' toilets are, but obviously I'm not going to wander around that way. Again, second family room, accessible toilet again, and if we walk down here, we've got the shower changing rooms. So this is the male toilet, and then you come in here and you've got a toilet block on your left hand side, and then a toilet block on your right hand side, and then here you've got sinks, urinals, obviously some closed off for social distancing. So you've got your normal toilets, sink arrangements, and then you've got your showers. Showers are okay, no curtains in there obviously at the moment because of social distancing rules, that sort of thing. And then just inside the showers you've got these small stalls. I suppose the only disadvantage I find with these showers compared to the ones that carry on the motorhome club site is that you've got to step down as you're going into the shower area, and normally a little partition wall between sort of the bench seat. What I found with these showers is that because there isn't that sort of partition, the whole shower floor area gets wet and can make it a little difficult to sort of keep dry. So that's the toilet blocks. So as we walk down this way, there's Claire and Darcy May wave. And then I think the first one is just a long sort of shower room, not shower room, sorry. Yeah, so washing up area so you can wash all your pots, pans, all that sort of thing. So there's a main washing area, and there's a laundry area in here as well, with the dryers and all the rest of it in here. So normal laundry, normal dryers. And then the one bit I do like around here, we're not pet owners, we're not pet lovers. Sorry, that's wrong, we are pet lovers, but we're not pet owners, we don't have a dog. But what we have found in here is a dog wash. Particularly being out in the woods, got everything dirty, that sort of stuff. There's a nice little bath here that you can get your dog in and literally start washing them down and that sort of stuff. So in here's a dog wash.
Oh, it smells.
It smells of dogs, does it, Claire? And then coming along this way, the one bit I do like is these drying rooms, or these drying lockers, these drying cupboards. So Darcy May, do you want to open that? So if you open that and then sort of pull that out, what we've got in there is somewhere to hang your things and put your boots and stuff at the bottom, but you can see there's the heater there, so you can put everything in there. You pay £1, well actually you don't pay £1, it's just a £1 deposit. What you do is you put your £1 in, get the key out, lock everything in there, and when you come back to turn your key, you get your £1 back. So this is quite a useful addition. Free Wi-Fi on the site, and then out here is the children's play park, various activities. Most of the kids are obviously enjoying, so all the kids are enjoying themselves. The big play park in there, and then we wander around to the rest of the site. There are little camp pitches, or there are pitches off in the woods, that sort of stuff. So we'll give you a bit more of a site wander around shortly. GoPro stop. I don't know whether you can see, we've just walked down from the caravan site. You can see the caravans in the distance through the woods, and we're now heading towards the Sherwood Pines park itself, where they've got the visitor centre. Darcy May wants to do the Gruffalo walk, so there's a Gruffalo walk there, so we're going to take a look and find that. But we think this is the pathway heading towards Sherwood Pines Visitors Park. If it's not, we shall see you when you get the rescue services come first. But it seems to be going in the right direction. There's one or two paths. I guess it's probably quite easy to get logged into the wood. In fact, Ranger's Path, what does that say? Ranger's Path, so maybe that takes us towards the thing. So let's go.
And if we can't find anything, we'll have to go that way.
So we're literally 5 minutes walk from the campsite, and you can see up there is the Sherwood Pines Visitor Centre, which is a cafe and information centre. I think there's a shop and that sort of thing to do. So there's a toilet block and that sort of thing there as well. Through the woods, I don't know whether you can see that, and show you that a bit more, is the children's play park. And then obviously we're sort of a large open field space, picnic tables, that sort of stuff. And this is probably really the central point for all the bike trails, the walking trails, all those sorts of things. So we're just past the cafe area that we saw. There's a sign here showing the different ways. So you've got running trails, cycle trails, toilets, cafe, Ranger's Path, the trenches, which is a recreation of the World War I trenches, bike shop, what's that last one say? Oh, and Go 8, so you can go climbing up in the trees at Go 8. This is the car park. You can see it's quite busy already. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Over there is the Sherwood Pines Cycle Centre, so bike hire, bike sales, all that sort of thing. And then around here is the Go 8, entrance to Go 8. You can see people up in the trees and that sort of stuff here. And there's the Sherwood Pines Information Centre. So you can find various bits of information out about the Sherwood Pines, and then back towards there, there are toilets here as well, and then back towards there is the cafe. So here we are, we're sat in the on the decking area of the cafe at Sherwood Pines, just having a quick drink and a quick piece of cake before we go on the Gruffalo Trail with Darcy May. Nice little area. I can show you where we are. So there's a sort of decking area, and there are normal COVID controls going on at the moment. They've put up an extra marquee on the outside, to give you extra space for seating, that sort of stuff. And there are a few tables available inside with a good selection of hot and cold drinks, that sort of thing. So that is your cafe restaurant area at Sherwood Pines, with a nice view of the decking out over the fields. So just around the side of the cafe as well, there's also a takeaway window with takeaway menu, that sort of stuff. So if you didn't want to go inside and you were just there out for a bike ride or out for a walk, you can get takeaway drinks, coffees, that sort of stuff. There's another takeaway food one there as well. So not only have we got a takeaway window there, there's also a takeaway food and drinks there with a full menu and a list. So you're well catered for. Well, as you can see, within Sherwood Pines Park is the Go 8 adventure. So this is the entrance to it. You've got to book it. I don't know how well you can see this, but you can see there's lots of sort of high climbing, high wire trails, that sort of thing, to follow around in the trees. And all the way over. It goes quite a way back into the woods there, quite high as well. I believe you've got to book it, so if you are coming to the campsite for the weekend, maybe it's something if you wanted to do, it's worth booking in advance. So that's Go 8, and I'll put a link to that down below. So I'm just going to do a walk around with the camera. I'm using a little Insta360 Go 2 to walk around the site, so I'll put some music over this, maybe speed it up slightly. So by all means, if you don't want to sort of see that, push faster with it. So we're going to have a bit of a wander around the campsite, so you can see some different areas. We did show you some of it before, here's just a bit more for you.
Everything reminds me of you, but everything is not enough. Feeling out by the ocean, among all those white hot sands, where every sunrise is just for you. So come along and take my hand. and tame.
So that was just a walk around the campsite here at Sherwood Pines. So hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea. If you didn't want to watch that, that's absolutely fine. If you just wanted to fast forward over that, not a problem at all. Well, it's Sunday afternoon. We've paid for an extra evening, just really so we can stop here a bit longer on the Sunday. We're not going to go Monday, we're going to go shortly, but we're all packed up, we're sorted now. So we're all ready to go. So I thought I'd just give a summary really of what I think of Sherwood Pines. Yeah, it's a good site, it's not a bad site at all. Still a new site. I don't know whether you can see, in fact let's swap around so you can see what I'm doing. So yeah, it's still a new site. Quite a few people have already gone with it being Sunday. Would I come back again? Yeah. Facilities wise it's great. It's in brilliant short walking distance of Sherwood Pines Forestry Park, where there's cycle walks, buffalo trails, cafe, all sorts of things to do there. So certainly plenty to do around here for a weekend. I think the site is still getting going, still getting established. As you can probably see, there are various sort of new shrubbery being planted which will give separation. Certainly in the site, certainly give more of an intimate feel. It does feel quite open at the moment, but strangely, although it has been busy this weekend, it's not felt that busy. Now, whether that will change when, I don't know whether you can remember, that just over there there's the sort of decking areas. You can see the decking areas when they start putting the glamping tents on there, and also the bits in the woods where they're going to put the pods, whether that will change the feel of the site. But all in all, we've had a great time. Yeah, no, not a bad time at all. So I think we'd certainly come back here again. Well, not think, I know we will. Definitely. The great thing is it's sort of 45 minutes from home, so not too bad at all. But if you've not tried Sherwood Pines, yeah, I can definitely recommend it. Give it a go and see what you think. Well, that's it. That's the end of our trip to Sherwood Pines Holiday Park, or sorry, Sherwood Pines Camping and Caravanning Park. We've had a great time. Certainly be back. Think you guys have enjoyed it, have you?
Yep. Yeah, I got a gruffalo.
Oh, Darcy May's got the gruffalo. There's a couple of gruffalo trails that you can go round, certainly within Sherwood Pines. So yeah, no, we've enjoyed it. We've had a good one. We'll certainly be back. So hope you guys have found it useful. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and if you hit the bell notification, you'll get notified when we upload any new videos. And please leave some comments down below. We love to hear your comments. But thanks again for all your support. Really do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. So thank you very much. That's bye from Caravan Escapade. Say bye, everyone.
Bye.
Take care, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.